Now we are discussing about the trigonometry first. For the discussion of the trigonometry, we must have to know that suppose there should be some trigonometric function, and how can be calculated at the trigonometric function. Suppose this is A, B, and the C is the triangle, and theta is the angle between these sides of the triangle. This is called as the hypotenuse. At the point A, if the theta is the angle between this AC and the AB, this is the opposite side, this is the adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. This is the right angle triangle. Now see here, within this equation we have to discuss about the sine of theta. Sine function can be written as the opposite side upon the hypotenuse. Opposite side upon the hypotenuse. Now there should be a cos of theta. Again we have to discuss about the cos of theta. Cos of theta is nothing but the adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Then after that these two functions, then we can calculate all this another function. Their cosec of theta is equal to 1 upon sine of theta, and this 1 upon sine of theta, at this formula we have to take on the hypotenuse upon opposite side. Now there are rearranging this all the function, we have to calculate on the sine of theta and the cos of theta. The sec of theta is equal to 1 upon cos of theta, and the cot of theta is equal to 1 upon cos of theta, and tan of theta is equal to sine theta upon cos of theta. In this trigonometry function, we have to discuss about the trigonometric functions of there should be a function with the help of the circle. Now first upon we have to take on the standard circle. This is the standard circle. What is mean by standard circle? First upon we know that the standard circle the having the unit radius, the circle which have the radius is a unit, and then it is called as the standard circle. Suppose we have to discuss about, suppose this is the O is the origin, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Now there should be a M is the point on the, there should be a at a distance x from the origin O, and if there should be a the angle between them at the point P is on a circle, and then draw the perpendicular PM on the OX axis. Then there should be a, this is OPM become the right angle triangle. Now see here, I will draw the right angle triangle here. Now see, after this drawing this equation, we have to discuss, or sorry, the diagram, there should be a, this is the theta is angle between the OM and the OP, OM and the OP. Now this is the opposite side, this is the adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. Means that this is nothing but the y, this is nothing but the x. Means x, the there should be a line parallel to the x-axis gives the equation of, or the distance of, sorry, equation of the x-axis, and line parallel to the y-axis give the equation of the y-axis, isn't it? We know that this. Suppose the P is the point and it's have the coordinates xy on the circle. Now see here, there should be a OM is equal to x, and there should be a PM is equal to y, and OP is equal to r, means the hypotenuse. In the previous topic, we have to discuss about the cos of function, cos of theta. Cos of theta is nothing but there should be a adjacent side upon the opposite side, adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Means there should be a, where is the we have to take on OM divided by OP, OM divided by OP. What is the OM? There should be a OM is nothing but the x, and the OP is nothing but the r. R means, R stands for the radius of the circle. Means this cos function is become the x upon r. Then again the sine function is also, there should be a PM divided by OP. Means there should be a PM, means the opposite sides upon the hypotenuse, there should be a y upon r. Then we have to take on, there should be a, add using the Pythagoras theorem, there should be a r square is equal to x square plus y square. R square is equal to x square plus y square. Means put the value of x square, there should be a after that we have to take on the y square, and this r square is become the x square plus y square. Means r square, the putting the value of cos square theta plus sine square theta. Then we have to, P lies on the there should be a circle, and the OP is equal to R. And while the calculation of R, we have to calculate from this equation, there should be R is equal to under root of x square plus y square, isn't it? Okay. Now, after that, we have to discuss about there should be a sign of a trigonometric function in a different quadrants. In there should be a we have to discuss about the quadrant system. There should be a suppose there should be a fourth quadrants are drawn here. Suppose this is the first, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth quadrant. Suppose the P lies in the first quadrant, then there should be a value of x is positive and value of y is there should be also positive. Within this second quadrant, there should be a value of there should be a x and y. The value of x is negative and this y is the positive. In this quadrant, there should be x and y. All the value of x and y are the negative. X and y are the negative. Within this, there should be a we have to take on the x and y. There should be a value of x is positive and value of y is negative is here. Means by using this sign convention, we have to the trigonometric function. If the theta lies in the first quadrant, sign of theta, sign function became the positive, isn't it? Okay. If within the first function there should be a sine function is positive, then cos function in first quadrant is positive, and then there should be all the quadrants, and these three function, out of these three function we can calculate the another three function also. There should be a this chart shows whereas the sine function is positive and the negative, whereas the cos function is positive and the negative, and whereas the tan function also, isn't it? This there should be a tabular form gives the detail about whereas the which function is positive and the which quadrant there should be it is lies the positive or the negative is here. Now after that we have to discuss about the trigonometric functions of the specific angle. Suppose we have to discuss about the trigonometric function. After that we discuss about this trigonometric function. Suppose there should be we have to taken the a point here instead of there should be a p. Suppose we have to take on the there should be a trigonometric specific angle or the function's angle. Suppose in that of the this is the standard circle. Within that of the standard circle, there should be a r should be a 1 unit. Radius is equal to 1 unit. But here should be a angle is 0 degree or the 0 radian. Means there should be a measure of angle. There should be a we have to take on this is the x-axis, XOA. There should be a XOA is equal to 0 degree or the 0 radian also. Means that the P, A is the point. And A have the coordinate, there should be x and the y. If there should be a unit circle, then this is the hypotenuse, like suppose as the hypotenuse, and that's why coordinates of this A is equal to 1 and the y coordinates is equal to 0. Then suppose as compared to x is equal to 1 and the y is equal to 0 is here. After that we know that there should be a cos of theta is equal to there should be a we know that the cos of theta or the cos of 0 is here and it is nothing but the y. And then if there should be a sine of theta, sine function, if we taken the sine function, then sine is equal to sine of there should be a 0 is nothing but here should be a x, and there should be a sine is nothing but the y, here should be a x, for this x, and the value of x is equal to 1 and value of y is equal to 0. Then we have to take on tan of theta, means there should be a tan of 0 is equal to y by x, means there should be a it's written as 0 upon 1, means there should be a 0. There should be a cot of theta, means the cot of 0 is equal to there should be a we have to take on the x upon y, means that the x upon 1 upon 0 is not defined, and there should be a sec of theta is equal to 1 upon, there should be a cos of theta, means the 1 upon cos of 0, and what is the value of cos of 0? So here should be a 0. There should be a, we have to take on the 1 upon x is here, and the 1 upon 1 means the 1 is here, and there should be a cosec of theta. Cosec of theta is not defined, isn't it here? After that, this the trigonometric functions, the specific angle can be calculated as this basic, there should be a trigonometric function that we'll have to see. If we have to take on the another example of the trigonometric function, there should be a the angles of there should be a pi by 2 radian. Pi by 2 radian is nothing but the 90 degree. Now suppose we have to take on, this is the standard circle is here, I will draw by the pen is also. Now see here, this is the quadrant x axis, and this is the y axis. Suppose p lies on the here, there should be a p is equal to y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate, x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 1 is here. Now see here, this is the 90 degree angle, this is the origin of this. Now we have to discuss about the trigonometric functions of this. Suppose the measure of angle XOA, suppose we have to name that of this the A. Now it is nothing but the 90 degrees here, 90 degrees, 90 degree means the pi by 2 radian is here. Now after that, there should be a ray OA, there should be intersect the standard circle in the unit point. Suppose the P is 1 0, there should be a 1 0. Now see here, we have to take on, here should be a x is equal to 0 and the y is equal to 0 and the 1, 0 and 1, I am this is my mistake. There should be y is equal to 1 is here, y is equal to 1 here. Now there should be a, we have to take on cos of pi by 2 or the cos of 90 degree, pi by 2 radian or the 90 degree. I am taking the 90 degree also, is nothing but the x, and it is cos 90 is equal to 0. Now there should be a sin 90, sin of 90 degrees here, and sin 90 is nothing but the y, and it is nothing but the 1. Okay, now see here, there should be a tan 90, tan of 90 degree is nothing but is not defined, is here. Now there should be a, then again the cot 90 is also, there should be a 0, and then there should be a cot 90 is equal to 0. What, how can be written as, there should be a, it is nothing but the x upon y, and there should be a 0 upon 1, it is nothing but the 0. See that sec of 90 degree is equal to, it is also not defined. Now see here, why it is not defined? Because of it is ratio of 1 upon 0 and it is not defined, isn't it? Okay. Now there should be, after that, cosec of 90. Cosec of 90 is here, and cosec of 90 is 1 upon y, means 1 upon 1 is equal to 1. This all the trigonometric functions can be written as by, there should be an angle of the specific angle of trigonometric functions. Now we have to discuss about, there should be a problem is that, suppose taking the one problem example, suppose we have to take on the one example is here. Suppose after that we have to discuss about or the find out the value about any equation, then this trigonometric function is used. Suppose we have to take on the example is here. Within that example, suppose we have to take on the one more example, cos square 0 plus cos square there should be a pi by 6 radian, pi by 6 radian plus cos square pi by 3 radian plus cos square pi by 2, there should be a radian, and find out the value. We know that, how can we find out? There should be, example is that we know that the cos 0 is equal to 1, means there should be 1 square, plus there should be a value of cos pi by 6 is equal to root 3 upon 2, which we have to know, and there is the square is here. Then the plus cos pi by 3, value of cos pi by 3 is equal to, and 1 half, and it is square. And then cos pi by 2 is equal to 0, again it is 0, square is here. After that, this 1 square is 1, and the plus, this is square, 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 0. 0 cannot be written again and again. There should be a, we have to take on the, how can be written as, by, there should be simplifying this, plus 3 plus 4 divided by the 4, and this is nothing but the 8 upon 4, there should be, it is equal to 2, means the value of this equation can be calculated as is equal to 2. After that, we have to discuss about the one more things is that the within this equation we have to discuss about the one more problem, and that one more problem is the verification of the trigonometric function. First upon, we have to take on this first problem. The second problem is that the verify the trigonometric functions. The question is arises like this. Suppose we have to take on the cot square of 60 degree plus sine square of 45 degree, then the plus sine square of 30 degree, then plus cos square of 90 degree is equal to 13 upon 12. Verify it. Suppose this is the LHS, this is the RHS. Consider the LHS. Within the LHS, we know that the cot of 60, value of cot of 60 is 1 upon root of 3, and there is should be a square of this. Now, what is the sine 45? 1 upon root of 2. 1 upon root of 2, and this is the bracket square, plus the what is the value of this? There should be a sine 30 is equal to 1 half, and the bracket square is here. Then cos of 90 is equal to 0, and bracket square is here. Now after that, there should be, it is the 1 upon 3, the square. After that, this squaring this, there should be a 1 upon 2. After that, there should be a 1 upon 4, 0. There should be no essentiality for the writing. After that, this equation became, there should be a 2 plus 3 by 6. There should be a plus 1 by 4. Now, how can be written as, this is the 5 by 6 plus 1 by 4. 5 by 6 plus 1 by 4. After that, again simplify this equation. There should be a 20 plus 6 divided by 24. Isn't it? Okay, means there should be nothing but the 26 upon 24. After that, there should be a, it's became 13 upon 12. It is nothing but the RHS of the given equation. RHS of the given equation, isn't it? Okay, this is the equation, and this is useful for the solving this. After that, we have to discuss about the another function. Suppose that we have to discuss about the another topic in this equation or the in this chapter is polar coordinate system. In that of the polar coordinate system, we have to know that there should be a two coordinate systems are here. One is, there should be a Cartesian coordinate system and the polar coordinate system. Consider, suppose by there should be a polar coordinate system. Suppose this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, this is the origin, and the OX is on the x-axis. Suppose the P is the point P and it's have the coordinate xy. Is any point lies in the xy plane. Now suppose there should be a OP is equal to R, and then this angle POA or the POX, or there should be a measure of angle, there should be XOP, then the XOP is equal to theta degree. Then this is the order in the pair, there should be a R and the theta. R and the theta determine the positions of the point P. Determine the position of the point P. This position of the point P is determined by this angle theta and the R. Now it is called as this determination is called as the polar coordinate system. This determination is called as the polar coordinate system, and there should be a point O is called as the pole of, there should be this point O is called as the pole of this point P. Now there should be after that we have to take on Cartesian coordinate system. There should be we have to take P is equal P R of theta. It's given by. After that we know that on this equation we have to take on the cos of theta. Cos of theta is nothing but the x upon r. Cos of theta is nothing but the x upon r, means adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. And how can be written as? This can be written as x is equal to r cos of theta. X is equal to r cos of theta is here. Then again we have to discuss about the sine of theta. Sine of theta is equal to, there should be a, how can be written as sine of theta is equal to? Sine of theta is equal to y upon r. Y upon r means the opposite side upon hypotenuse, and this is the y become the r sine of theta is here from this equation, rearranging this equation. Then we know that the relation is equal to r is equal to under root of there should be a x square plus y square, and the tan of theta is equal to y by x. On depending upon this equation we have to take on the value of r and we have to take in the value of theta. Theta can be written as, there should be theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x, means that this coordinate system r and theta can be expressed is here. Now for this expression we have to discuss about the one more problem on this equation. Suppose we have to take on the problem on them. Suppose we have to discuss about find the value of trigonometric function. Find the value of trigonometric function if there should be any equations are given, taken the example, and it is useful for this. Suppose we have to take on if there should be a cos of theta is equal to minus 3 upon 5, then the condition is that the pi is less than theta is less than 3 pi by 2. Then find there should be a cosec of theta plus cot of theta divided by, there should be a sec of theta minus tan of theta is here. Suppose we gives the condition is that the pi is less than theta is less than 3 pi by 2, means the theta lies in third quadrant is here. Now means within the third quadrant we know that value of each trigonometric function which will give in the previous tabular form, means that the cos of theta is equal to, how can be written as, minus 3 upon 5. Then sec of theta is equal to minus 5 upon 3, means the sec of theta is equal to 1 upon cos of theta. Reciprocal of this is equal to this. We know that. But after that, we know that the sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 is here. After that, we have to know the value of cos, but we calculate the value of, there should be each function is here. Sec value is written here. All the cosec, cot and tan value we must have to know that. So first upon we have to discuss about we have the value of cos of theta. Then this is equal to, there should become sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. This equation become for the calculation of value sine of theta. There should be this is the we have to take on the there should be a 1 as it is, minus 3 upon 5 bracket square, it's written as the value of cos square theta. After that, it's become the 1 minus 9 upon 25. This gives the 25 minus there should be a 9 divided by 25, and then we have to take on the value of sine square theta is equal to 16 upon 20 means that the taking the square under square root, there should be a sine of theta is equal to plus minus 4 upon 5 is here. After that, we have to, but theta lies in third quadrant. Theta lies in third quadrant. That's why there should be a sine of theta is equal to minus 4 upon 5 is here. And then cosec of theta is equal to minus 5 upon 4, because of the cosec is the reciprocal of the sine of theta. Now after that, the some functions are we have to, again there should be one function is remaining is the tan of theta. Tan of theta is equal to, what is this, sine of theta upon cos of theta. But we know that the value of sine of theta is nothing but minus 4 upon 5, and then there should be a minus 3 upon 5 is the value of cos of theta, means the remaining minus became plus, the denominator cancel, the remaining should be a 4 by 3 is the value of tan of theta, and tan of theta